Thank you all masters for joining this evening meditation. Let me share my screen. Okay, masters. Hope you are all able to see my screen. Yeah. Welcome to all my dear friends, masters, and gods. Thank you all for joining these evening sessions. And thanks to our Guru, Pitamaha Brahmashi Patriji. Thanks to Seth Master. And thanks to all the masters, whoever is helping us in our day-to-day lives with all the wisdom that we needed. Okay. Thank you, masters. Yeah. So in subconscious mind, so we discussed. So there is no judgment, there is no argument, no complaint, no interference. So our subconscious mind doesn't know duality. Okay, it knows only oneness. So there is no distinction. There is no differentiation. So in this physical world, we are of dual nature. We keep distinguishing things. This is good, this is bad, right, wrong, left and right, positive, negative. Okay. But in physical reality, we need that actually. So then only if we experience darkness, only then we realize the purpose of light, the value of light. So that's why we experience here duality. So with negative experience, we realize the positive experience and understand what is light, what is happiness, what is joy, what is peace, what is right. So the value of it, why we have to be righteous, why we have to follow the light, why we have to be positive. So with the duality, we learn things, we evolve, we experience, we grow. So it is not a bad thing to have a dual nature here. Okay, that is the purpose of having duality here, dual nature. So by experiencing, we'll be knowing, we'll be realizing the purpose of life. Okay. Yeah. And we all know, we all hear about this word, perfection. So we all look for perfection in things. Okay. So we think that is okay. Something is not right. So they are not perfect. They are not doing things perfectly. In the whole existence, in the whole nature, everything is perfectly all right, masters. So perfection, it is just a perception. We see perfection from our perception, depending upon how well we are perceiving things, the way they are. But we perceive as we are, not as they are. So that's why we label it is perfect, it is imperfect. This is wrong, this is right. So based upon our perception only, everything we are labeling. But actually everything is perfect. You may be good at one aspect, but I am looking at other aspect, which you are actually in a learning stage, or you may be developing in that particular aspect. So I cannot judge you saying that you are imperfect. No. So from my perception, I am seeing you are not doing something right. But that doesn't mean that you are imperfect. You are perfectly all right the way you are. We're all perfectly imperfect. If we are really, really perfect in each and every aspect, in each and everything, we will not be taking lives here. We don't need to take lives here. We'll be doing something else, something greater in other dimensions. Earth is a school. So we are all here to learn in this school. Okay. So once we complete everything, complete our learning here with each and every aspect, and we evolve. When we grow, we go to higher dimensions. We start working there. So there we start taking lives again. So life never ends. So here we are all coming here to the school of Yet to learn things, to gain experience, to evolve, to grow, to become the same consciousness again. So perfection is something, it is our perception. We are defining perception based upon our perception. I may be good at one thing, you may be good at other thing. Okay, so just because I'm looking at one aspect, if you're not performing that, then that doesn't mean you are imperfect. So we're all here to learn things, to evolve, to improve ourselves day by day. Each and everyone will be perfect in one of the aspects, definitely. Everyone has a negative quality, positive quality, definitely, right? So it's not that one person is completely negative. Even the negative people have positive aspects. Even the positive people have a negative aspects as well. So we are all mix of everything. A man is not just a man. A woman is just not just a woman. They are not just feminine. A man is just not masculine. So each and everyone has all the qualities. They have feminine qualities, they have masculine qualities. So it's all about balancing lives. That is what important to understand. Okay. So we're all perfectly imperfect and uh, imperfectly perfect also. Okay. So there is nothing wrong here. No one is bad. No one is good. Everyone is as they are. So in nature, in existence, everything is perfect. When we take things in a positive way, we can understand. When we understand, okay, even something is not right, something is not as expected. But still, if you're able to perceive it in a positive way, okay, that's all right. Then the perfection levels keeps on increasing. Then you become perfect. When we are seeing something imperfect, then that imperfection is within us, not on the other side. Because it is my perception that is making me understand that it has a imperfect. So these are all very, very beautiful things we need to understand, masters. That is where we all fail to apply in lives, in our day-to-day lives. That's why we need this meditation, this awareness, this mindfulness to bring this all mindfulness, awareness into our day-to-day activities, each and every activity, each and every moment. If we are able to do that, then we become really the source again. We'll be able to pursue everything as it is, without any judgments, without any discrimination, without any differentiation. That would be really a very, very beautiful experience. We, we will be enjoying that actually. Okay? Yeah. And some people take lives with some disabilities. Some people will be blind, some people will be deaf, dumb, or some physical disability. So can we say they are imperfect? Just because they took the life as blind, with blindness, or with physical disability, can we say they are imperfect? No, we can't say that. Or some person got met with an accident. He lost some body part. Do we need to say that now he is imperfect? So far he is perfect. So now can we label that person as imperfect? It doesn't make sense, right? So each and every one of us have experiences, situations in life that are needed for our growth. So each and every person is going through something in their life. But we label with our own perception, with our own understanding, without realizing what they are going through. So this is something we need to understand. And these physical disabilities people mostly, with mainly this blindness, deafness, dumb. So all these actually they wanted to experience certain things in their lives. That's why they take lives like that. They have a bigger purpose. Why they have to go through such kind of experience? So the Braille lipi came by because one intended actually, okay, how blind people feel, how to improve their lives, how to make them study, how to give them education. So one person thought about it. So they take experience of blindness. So later, with that experience, they provide something better for them. That's how the Braille lipi came. And we are able to hear things now. Deaf people, we are able to invent machines for them. So all these inventions, they are coming from the higher world. So either some of us are experiencing and then from that providing some solution, some inventions with the help of higher masters. Or the higher master people are coming down, higher dimension people are coming down. So they are helping us with that wisdom, bringing that into physical reality. So each and everyone is having some purpose, the way they go through some kind of experiences. So we should respect them. We cannot say they are imperfect. It's just one kind of experience. Maybe we also might have went through that kind of experiences. Who knows? So this is something we need to understand when it comes to perfection. We have to realize it's just our perception. When we are able to take things as they are, everything becomes perfectly all right. Okay, Master? Yeah, and the next important thing we need to understand in this world, vegetarianism or veganism. So there are so many people in our world. They used to, from eons and eons, so many decades, so many lives, maybe hundreds or thousands or millions. We don't know. So we kept on living by killing other beings. So by killing other beings, we will not be able to grow spiritually. It's really a very sad thing for us. More than 80%, 90%, still the same way. Even I was a non-vegetarian once upon a time. So we were never told like that. So everybody just following from eons, and nobody is telling us this is wrong, this is not right. Our education tells us that we have to eat meat, we have to eat fish, we have to eat everything. We get proteins only from meat. Very sad thing, very pathetic. So they are imparting such a foolish ideas into our heads, into our minds. So they're making a society. They don't want spirituality grow. They don't want people to become spiritual. Our society is like that. Even the education system and the job system, whatever it is. When we are taking meat, we will not be able to grow at all. We will not be able to connect to the nature. We will not be able to connect to the soul, spiritual sense. Animals do kill and eat, but that is their nature. Animals don't know what is right, what is wrong. They don't need to, because it is their nature to kill and eat. Animals don't have karma, but whereas we do have. We do have sense. And animals cannot go beyond their instincts. They behave as per their instinct. They obey the animal laws. They cannot act beyond the animal law. That's why they don't have karma. Karma is not applicable there at all. But when it comes to human, we know what is right, what is wrong, but we are allowed to do whatever we want. We have that free will. Even if something is wrong, if we wanted to do, we are allowed to do that. Whether it is right or wrong, that is a secondary thing. That's why we have karma here, because we are not obeying the laws. We are abandoning, or we are crossing our limits, crossing our laws, giving trouble to other living beings. So they are also like us only. We actually evolved from that animal state. We don't know who imported this to us, but we kept following it blindly without even thinking. We don't even think it is wrong. We don't think that it is wrong. We don't even allow that thought. And we do protests. How come we can love one animal and kill all other animals and eat happily? So what kind of conscience we are having? What kind of sense it is? People who are growing dogs as pets or any other pet animal, can they realize? Sometimes I feel so sad. It would be so pathetic. So till 2010, I was not told by anyone that this is not right. Even I didn't thought about it. But that intuition came to me, and because of my gurus, my so much guidance from through my parents and through my masters, through my gurus, I was able to realize immediately what kind of pathetic life I am living, how much damage I was causing to so many living beings. If someone is trying to kill us, how we will feel? So we think that we are just eating flesh, we are just eating meat. And how it is coming actually, we don't bother at all because we are not seeing that. It is happening somewhere in the background. I don't care how it is getting killed. For me, food, my tummy, taste. So it is really so pathetic, actually. World is really in a miserable state because of that, actually. So we think that we are just eating flesh. When the animal is getting killed, it releases so many emotions: the fear, the anger, the pain, the suffering, struggle for life. They might be thinking, who are you to kill me? Why are you killing me? I wanted to live. So they go through so much emotions and they release the emotions. So many chemicals gets released in their body during that particular painful event, painful process. And we eat that, actually. So we become what we eat. So again, we are stuck again. We are imparting the same kind of emotions within us. So what we are feeding to us, we become. So everything affects inside our body, each and every cell, our mind, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions. Everything will get affected, obviously. When we are not able to feed right food, we cannot expect having right thoughts, right feelings, right emotions. So we will not be having a right perception, right understanding, right belief system. Our character gets damaged. People are thinking that is their strength. No. For a period of time, it becomes your weakness. It's not a strength. Just you have to survive. Why you have to kill other beings? Will you allow if someone kills you? And our laws are also like that. If you kill a human, it's a crime. But if you kill a buffalo, a cow, a dog, or any other being for food, that's not a crime. So what kind of stupid law it is? So we design the system, we design the society in such a way that favors to us, certain people, whoever has designed it, and we are just blindly following it. So there should be a great revolution that should help humanity to understand what pathetic life we are living. We should bring so much of awareness. We are all here to make a proper life, a rightful life, a right to live life in a rightful way, righteous way. We are all in this kind of so much miserable state because of killing animals. So by killing other beings, we cannot evolve at all. We are we are making our lives miserable. It, life is very, very precious. To impart one life here, so much of energy, wisdom, spiritual consciousness, so many masters' efforts will be there to give life to one being here. So much of planning. So everything gets affected. That is why we are still in our lower dimensions, in our lower frequencies. We are making our life harder day by day. Sad thing is, no one is ready to listen also. We say animals who cheat other animals are cruel. Then what we are then? We are eating other animal beings. What we are, what we should call ourselves? Are we humans? So it is really pathetic, actually. So that's why we have to bring awareness to people. about vegetarianism, veganism. Without understanding what life is, we are just living life. No, we are not living life. We are just trying to survive. We are not questioning at all because we are just comfortable with whatever it is given to us. Yeah, so it is important for all of us, masters. Let us bring awareness to people as much as possible. So, with our wisdom, with our meditation, with our light, with our consciousness. Of course, by force, we cannot make changes that will have adverse impact again later. So, everyone has to bring that change by themselves. So, we just have to make sure we are giving them righteous information. We are bringing them awareness. So again, it takes a lot of time, definitely, because we are so much rooted into this meat eating. So it takes time, definitely, I agree, but our efforts should be there continuously. As a spiritual persons, each and every one of us responsibilities, as much as possible, we should be conveying the righteous information. We should bring awareness whenever it is possible. So if we give them the seed today, maybe in this lifetime they may change or they may not change. But one life experience, maybe in this lifetime or other lifetime, gives that seed, whatever we have seeded, that sprouts, and that becomes that brings the change in them. Okay, masters, we'll stop here today. If you have any questions, clarifications, you can share, masters. Okay, masters. If nothing else, yeah, we can wind up the session. So thank you all, master, for joining these sessions. Hope you are all finding it useful. Happy night, all of you. We'll connect tomorrow again.